Subscribe for more. Executive Order. Putting America First in International Environmental Agreements. January 20th, 2025. This executive order, issued under presidential authority, outlines a policy shift emphasizing the prioritization of the United States' economic interests while disengaging from certain international climate agreements deemed counterproductive or unfair. Below is a detailed summary of its key sections. Section 1. Purpose. The order underscores the United States' ability to balance economic growth with environmental protection. It highlights the country's historical success in growing the economy and raising wages, increasing energy production, reducing pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. It criticizes recent international agreements for not aligning with American values or interests and for directing taxpayer funds to countries that do not merit financial aid. The order asserts that the United States should serve as a model for achieving both economic and environmental objectives without undue external influence. Section 2. Policy. The policy priorities are America First, placing U.S. economic and citizen interests at the forefront of international agreements. Avoiding burdens, ensuring that no agreement unduly stifles the American economy or imposes unfair obligations on the United States. Section 3. Implementation. This section outlines specific actions to achieve the stated policy objectives. Withdrawal from the Paris Agreement. The U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations must formally notify the Secretary-General of the United Nations of the U.S. withdrawal. This withdrawal is effective immediately upon notification. Termination of other climate agreements. The ambassador is directed to notify relevant parties of U.S. withdrawal from other commitments under the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. Revocation of financial commitments. Any financial obligations made under the Framework Convention are to be ceased or revoked. Reporting requirements. A detailed report must be submitted to presidential advisors on further actions needed to meet the policy goals. Rescission of the U.S. International Climate Finance Plan. The plan is revoked, and guidance is to be issued for freezing and rescinding all funds related to it. Agency reviews. Within 30 days, relevant departments and agencies must submit reports detailing actions taken to revoke or rescind policies related to the Climate Finance Plan. Energy policy prioritization. Agencies must prioritize U.S. economic efficiency, prosperity, consumer choice, and fiscal restraint in international energy agreements. Section 4. General provisions. Legal consistency. This order must not override existing legal authorities or administrative functions. Implementation conditions. It is subject to legal compliance and budgetary availability. Non-enforceability. The order does not create enforceable rights or benefits for any individual or entity against the government. Summary. The order reflects a policy shift that prioritizes U.S. economic growth and sovereignty in international engagements. It mandates immediate withdrawal from the Paris Agreement and other climate-related commitments deemed unfavorable. It revokes financial obligations tied to these agreements and demands strict accountability and review of related policies. The order further emphasizes economic efficiency and fiscal restraint in international energy collaborations. Subscribe for more.